Welcome into Doran Park alongside Gabe Sustick, Chris Morales here, and the Harbor Hawks fall on the road to the Bourne Braves by the final score of 3-2. A solid start for Vance Tatum as he went 5 1/3 innings, Gabe. Very solid pitching today for the Harbor Hawks, but 4 errors defensively was really their undoing.
Yeah, when you talk about for Tatum really leaving the game in a situation that Colin Cobra had to come in, and it would have been hard to deal with either way with the bases loaded and no outs. You knew they were going to get some runs there, but then they took a 3-run in the 6th inning, which really changed momentum. And once again, Harbor Hawks just struggle with the Bourne Braves, the 4th straight game where they lose by less than 3 runs.
It's very unfortunate for the Harbor Hawks, who will fall to 17-13 on the season. They only managed 5 hits against great Bourne pitching. One of those hits was a home run from Matt Thaiss in what was his first hit here on Cape Cod. He's our Hawk Talk player of the game. Sammy O'Brien caught up with him after tonight's ball game.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with today's Hawk Talk player of the game, Matt Thaiss, out of the University of Virginia. Tough loss on the day, but you went 1 for 4. Your first hit being a home run here on Cape Cod. What were you looking to do on that pitch?
I was looking to get my first hit. Been here for a couple days now, and I've been searching for that first hit. It finally came. Felt pretty good. So.
It's a tough loss to Bourne, 0 for 4 with Bourne now on the season. You in the field, though, playing first base back at Virginia. You also catch and DH, had 60 RBIs back at Virginia, quite a bit. But you're playing first base here as there is a 2-catcher rotation. What has Gassman told you about where you're going to be playing this summer?
He told me I'm going to get some time at first base and DH, and if I can, a little time at catcher. But the 2 guys back there, Arden and Rogers, they're great. I've been here for 2 games and they're doing a great job. They really have control over this pitching staff, so I'm looking forward to getting some time at first. I didn't get too much time over there during the season, so I'm just trying to work on my game over there and help the team how I can.
You came to the Harbor Hawks here this summer from the University of Virginia, who just won the College World Series. Probably get a lot of questions about it, but what was that whole experience like?
It still hasn't set in. I think we're 3 weeks out now, and a couple of guys, we go back and forth saying, we still can't believe we won it. I don't know if it'll ever set in, but it's a great feeling, and it's something we'll always be able to look back on and know that we're national champions.
And you also just played for Team USA for a little bit before you came here. What were you doing for them, and what was that like?
That was a great experience. We got to play some games against Cuba, Canada, and Taiwan, and it was as much of a baseball experience. It was just a cool experience just to see the different types of baseball out there, meet different people. We got to talk with the Cuban guys and the Taiwan guys who if they spoke a little bit of English, so it was nice. And seeing their different styles of baseball compared to how we play, and it was a once in a lifetime experience, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
All right, thanks, Matt Thaiss, Hawk Talk player of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sammy. Tough loss here for the Harbor Hawks today, but a much-needed day off tomorrow, and then they'll return home into the confines of McKeon Park to take on the Harwich Mariners. And, of course, Gabe, that's going to be a pretty solid game. Harwich Mariners, the Harbor Hawks have not lost to them this entire season.
Yeah, it's going to be big for us to kind of get back on that win streak there. They're continuously trying to increase their lead in the Western Division. They haven't been able to do it so far. Might as well have a game against a team that you've done well so far all season.
Absolutely. That game is going to be at 6 o'clock at McKeon Park on Friday. And that's going to do it here for Doran Park. Gabe, what are you doing?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Want the mic?
Yeah. No. We're off.